Welcome back. I'm Sarah DeShaw, blogger and online educator for entrepreneurs over at sarahdeshaw.com. Now, there are a ton of different camera options out there that can help you take some killer brand photos for your blog, social media, or anywhere else you want to feature your products, services, or advice. With all the choices available, it can be super intimidating to try to figure out what's going to work best for you and your brand, especially if you're new to content creation and looking for the best beginner camera. Today, I'm going to break down the 3 main types of cameras that you can use so you can be sure to find the one that fits your particular skills and needs. Because even if you're looking for the best beginner camera for your brand, your needs and your skill set and your budget might be different than the next person's. Before I share each type with you, I want to say I don't think you need all of these types of cameras to create great brand photos. You can create amazing photos or videos with any one of the pieces of gear I'm going to mention. So once you understand the pros and cons between using the 3 types of cameras I'm going to share, you can decide which one is best for your situation and which one will give you exactly what you're looking for. So although you don't need all of these, I actually do have and use each of these. So I'm going to speak directly from my experience utilizing these different types of cameras for content creation. So let's go ahead and talk through each option. The first option is probably one you already have. It's your phone. So when it comes to what camera is best, sometimes the very best camera you can have is the one that you have easy access to when you need it. And camera phones have come a long way, so with a little knowledge about great light, you can take some really awesome photos from your phone, sometimes even indistinguishable from photos from a larger, more pro camera. So there are a lot of people who are putting camera phone pictures on their websites and everything. So it's just really come a long way and you can really do a lot with it. The thing is though, that in order to get great pictures with the phone, you need to learn a thing or two about lighting and composition. So if you'd like to learn more about getting great light for your photos, specifically when you're indoors, you can check out this free download right here. I'll place the link to it in the area below this video. One of the best things about a camera phone is that you pretty much have it on you, so you can capture pop-up moments that you weren't anticipating. Because of this, even if you don't use your phone as your primary camera, I do recommend really learning how to use your camera phone better so you can utilize it when unexpected moments pop up. Here are some of the top pros and cons for using your mobile phone for your brand's photos. Pros: you probably already have one. You probably already have it nearby. And if you understand lighting and composition, your photos will turn out really well and at times even be indistinguishable from higher end cameras. And lastly, it's easy to use. And the cons: although camera phones have come a really long way, you'll get lower resolution photos than if you used a larger camera. And if you don't understand lighting and composition, your photos probably won't turn out very well. And it's missing some advanced settings that can be found on higher end cameras. The second option I want to talk about today is the point and shoot camera. I truly love mine. A point and shoot is one of the best cameras for a lifestyle blogger, influencer, or someone who wants to up their photography without spending the extra time and money it takes to purchase and learn how to use a larger camera. Point and shoots are a great balance between something that's lightweight and something that's upgraded enough to create some awesome pictures. My point and shoot does enough of a good job that I finally feel like I can take trips without bringing my pro camera with me every time, which makes me feel a lot more relaxed and free to enjoy my time. A larger camera with pro lenses is pretty heavy to carry around, so when I'm not in the mood for that, I love bringing my point and shoot with me. Personally, I use the Canon G7X, which is typically known as a vlogging camera. You can check out a video I created with it by finding this video on my YouTube channel, and I'll link it below. And even though this camera is best known for vlogging, I also love this camera for the pictures it takes that can create that awesome creamy background that you usually only see with pro photos. If you're interested in checking this camera out, I've placed a direct link to the G7X camera in the area below this video. Pros for this camera are: it's Bluetooth enabled, so you can send photos from it directly to your phone for easy editing and posting. It's lightweight, which makes it great for travel. It's easy to use, but still has some advanced options. And it has better picture quality and zoom quality than your phone. And the cons: it lacks some of the features of a pro camera, like the ability to switch out lenses. It's not quite as fast to grab as your phone for some unplanned moments because you gotta take it out, press the on button and everything. And then with our phone, we're just so used to pulling it out and just swiping up and taking the photo. So it's a little easier and more instinctual for us to use our phone for that. And if you're trying to photograph something that's moving by really quickly, it's not quite as good for that as a pro camera would be, where it can take really fast photos, which means like just in a split second. The next camera we're going to talk about is my big guy, my heavy duty pro camera. This is the Canon 5D Mark III, which is a digital SLR. I typically use it to film my talking to camera videos like this one, as well as when I take my pictures for my website and blog that I want to be extra crisp and extra large. I don't think this camera is absolutely necessary to take great on-brand photos, but it is amazing to have if you have the budget for it and the desire to learn more about photography. The pros are it takes dreamy, perfect photos that can't be beat by any other category of camera. There are no limitations on the options, settings, lenses. The sky is truly the limit. And the cons are it has really large files, which means more storage and longer upload and download time is required. It's bulky and heavy to carry around for day-to-day photos. And it does require some time and energy to learn to take great photos on it. It's not as easy to upload photos for editing and posting, and it's pricier than the other options. I'll link this camera as well as a few of my favorite lenses to use with it in the area below this video. As you can see, there's tons of pros and cons to using your phone, a point and shoot, or a digital SLR, which is the bigger, more pro camera for your brand's photography. So when you're choosing which is the best beginner camera for you, you'll need to evaluate what your needs are and what you're ready for. Whatever camera you choose for your next photo shoot, make sure that you know how to use it. Getting the most expensive camera does not automatically mean your photos will be amazing. Most of the time, it's your creativity and your knowledge about lighting and composition that will make the biggest difference in whether your photos turn out or not. I've seen not so great photos taken on pro gear and incredible photos taken from a phone, so no matter what you choose to use, just make sure you educate yourself on how to use it best. And if I can help educate you, please feel free to leave a comment below with your question. And just a tip, the more specific your question is, the more likely I'll be able to create a video on it on this channel for you in the future. If you want to learn more about how to take awesome photos for your brand and other tips and advice I have on marketing and mindset for entrepreneurs, hit that notification bell to be notified when my next video comes out. Until then, check out one of these two videos over here that I've already created. And if you want to keep up with my channel, tap this button over here to subscribe. I create videos about on-brand content creation, mindset, marketing, and more. I hope you have a really great week, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. All right, bye!